Hey guys, Ninja Kiwi here, and welcome back to another episode of my journey to Platinum. Now in this game, as you can see, we're playing Kai'Sa Zyra against Ezreal Senna, so a lot of poke on the enemy side. Definitely some decent poke from our Zyra as well, but they do also have the sustain from Senna. So in terms of which lane is going to sort of come out better in the lane phase, I would imagine it would be the Ezreal Senna. Even with Ezreal's Qs being blocked by minions and stuff like that, Senna's Q obviously is not. Additionally, Senna has also gone with the exhaust this game, so we don't really need to worry about barrier or anything like of that in that kind of way. But if we do ever get a chance to go in, then we do also have to be aware that she can just immediately slow us and remove our damage and attack speed. I think it does still lower attack speed, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't lower attack speed. For some reason I thought it did. But that could just be me misremembering stuff, so it's just damage and movement speed. But even still, that's a lot to lose in an all-in. So ideally we want to be careful with poke. Potentially I should have even gone Doran's Shield this game, but I just didn't think of it at the start. I just am so used to going Doran's Blade that sometimes I forget that that's even an option. But yeah, so our goal is to just get trades where we can, short trades with our auto Qs. And then yeah, if Zyra lands some CC, then try and follow up on stuff like that. And yeah, obviously just try and avoid getting poked out too much in the early game, because we don't really have a lot of sustain. We will make sure we secure those first 3 minions though. Make sure we step behind these minions here though, so that the Ezreal can't get free Qs on us or anything like that. Okay, good thing Zyra will sort of put a plant in front of the Senna there, so she can't really walk up too close to us. Oh, I did unfortunately walk slightly back into that. But Zyra will get a good amount of poke back onto the Senna for me. Okay, ooh, okay, they're already going for the exhaust here. Okay, we will use our potion here. So that was a bit of a longer fight than I would generally like against this lane, I would say. Just because Senna's a little bit easier to sustain with damage and then heal it up afterwards. Although her Q is on a decently long cooldown, it does obviously get reduced with her auto attacks. So, you know, still something to just be a little bit aware of. Okay, we will get a W off on her there. She will also use her Q to sustain a little bit, but shouldn't sustain her enough to completely remove the W damage or anything like that. Obviously another Q or 2 will sustain her back up though, so it's a good thing that Zyra is continuing to lay down the poke. So we also just want to make sure that we stay out of the minion wave so that we don't get hit by her Q when she is also using it on the minions. Just throw our W up there, not quite quick enough to land the damage unfortunately. Whoa, alright. We will try and get out of here, but yep, we are actually just going to die because of the Poppy gank. Unfortunate that she showed up at that timing. But Zyra was able to pick up a kill onto the Senna there at least. So, not too horrible. But yeah, I thought with my heal I'd be able to survive there. But you know, with the Poppy gank coming in, it's a little bit difficult. Now, can Zyra do anything here? She doesn't have any mana, so she's probably going to die here. Oh, and there goes the Ezreal here. Will he still die from the minions? Not quite. He's not quite going to die from the minions there, unfortunately. And yeah, we're not going to be able to get in range or anything to land our Q on him. Oh, okay, that hit me there from Senna. I did not expect that to hit. So we will just get these minions here and just try and sit here calmly. So unfortunately Ezreal did pick up a couple of kills through all those events. Zyra played a little bit aggressive at the end there, sort of sticking around the area when Poppy was still there. Honestly, Zyra probably should have just backed off as well, but hey, it's just sort of how it went, so we can't help that right now. So as I said, we'll just try and make sure we get these minions where we can. Now Israel's probably going to come back with a tier, I would say. I don't think he will come back with... He'll come back with a tier and probably a longsword or two. Oh, he came back with a sheen and 2 longswords, so he actually does a lot more damage than we would initially expect. So that is also something to be wary of right there. Poppy and LeBlanc are both decently low, but you know. Okay, so unfortunately we weren't around the area to really help with the Zyra there. We walked up a little bit. Walk into that queue just a tad there. Okay, we'll get some damage off onto the center there. And just get a couple of autos off on the tower. We could have potentially got an auto queue off onto the Ezreal there as well. But I didn't notice it at the time. It's a little bit slow on noticing it, so what are you going to do? Oh, make sure we avoid that. I didn't have my W up at the time. Just make sure we stand in front of the Zyra there so that she doesn't get hit by any more Ezreal Qs. Oh, I'm just barely missing these minions here. Okay, we're actually going to hit that minion with our W, unfortunately. Just ping help onto the Pantheon there, but it doesn't look like he's coming really down to help us. Oh, never mind, he is right now. Okay, we can get this kill here. Ah, we couldn't quite get the Ezreal there. Maybe if I W'd before queuing, I would have got the kill on him, because I would have had the extra 2 stacks, which would have probably propped my passive, and I would have had the solo damage on him rather than my Q getting split. So I think if I had just W'd there, then I would have had the kill. But again, hindsight being 2020 and all that. So overall, we are a couple of kills behind Ezreal. We do have a couple of assists, and we're about 5 CS ahead of him. So all in all, not super far behind the Ezreal, but far behind enough that it, you know, we do still... It does hurt when he gets damage on us. And overall, team score-wise, not doing too badly. Obviously, very even. Top lane is losing a bit, but he will obviously outscale a Riven because he is just a tank. And a very CC-heavy tank as well at that. Okay, we'll do a lot of damage to her there. Get some damage off on this minion wave. So overall, I don't mind taking that trade there. Senna obviously is going to sustain. But overall, not the worst trade in the world. Just get a Q off there. Okay. Oh, we're actually going to miss that W there slightly. Bit unfortunate. So there's also no fruit up to go and get, so we will just have to sit back for a little bit here. Try and sustain with some autos. Trying to avoid the center poke where we can. Ooh, okay. Now we can't really follow up on that too much at the moment. Well, we actually will be able to just straight up get the center kill as well. Okay. Ezreal's going to jump away there. We'll be able to get that cannon minion. And I was considering trying to W there for the Ezreal, but then I saw that the minion wave was coming, so wasn't going to be able to do that. Okay, he is going to walk into that. Okay, and we will just make sure we get the kill on him there. So Poppy is coming. And we will be able to get both of them as well. Good thing that we have so much damage this early game. Okay, so we will just back here. We'll also put a ward down here just so we know what's coming around that corner. But we are able to get our full Kraken Slayer here, and also a couple of long swords so that we can upgrade our Q. I was going to get boots and a dagger, but then I remembered about the Q upgrade being able to be done with just 2 long swords now. So definitely that is going to be more beneficial for us. Oh, okay, looks like Orianna might be able to get LeBlanc here, and she will. Good job. Just give her some appreciation there. Let her know I was watching that. So Israel also healed before, so he won't have heal now. Looks like he's trying to freeze the wave. And Senna has showed up. The Senna is level 5. Oh, she just said level 6. Okay, well, she was level 5 when I was starting to say it. So I can't land a cheeky W on Israel here because he's blocked by all the minions. Oh, and Senna isn't going to be able to actually end up helping her team with that. Just throw a W over there. Will it hit? No, it won't. Oh, just make sure we don't get hit by that Israel ult. And we are actually going to get hit by that Senna root, but that is okay. Not too big of a deal. We should be able to sustain up this damage that we've taken just from autoing minions. And at this point we are very much ahead of the Israel, who has rushed an Essence Reaver, of all things. Yeah, we'll be able to do some more damage to the center there. So it looks like the LeBlanc is looking to roam, so we do need to be cautious about that. Now I don't really want to walk up to the bush, just in case. Oh, there she is. Okay. So I'm not sure if my ult was bugged there or what, because even the circle wasn't showing up, and usually even if you're out of range the circle will show up. So I don't really know what was going on there. Ooh, we just barely managed to dodge that center route. Okay, couldn't quite get in range there either. Now I will go up and get these fruit. Oh, Poppy's here. Cool. We will make sure we get that as well. Oh, there goes the Israel flash. Ooh. Okay, now I don't have W for another 5 seconds, so I can't do anything too crazy here. Oh, unless she jumps on me like this. Oh, okay, not quite. The exhaust I forgot about. Forgot about the exhaust, that's my bad. I was thinking that she would have barrier. But oh well. Got to be a little bit crazy sometimes. So now we will pick up our full boots here because we can get them. And it is always important to have attack speed as well, now that we've got our Q upgrade completed. So this will just be an instant bump to 35% attack speed and obviously 45 movement speed. So we will also run up towards the mid lane here, try and get that mid tower. Orianna is backing, so we'll be able to go up and hopefully secure a bunch of these minions. LeBlanc is in the lane as well, so we need to be a little bit careful, I suppose, considering we are still an AD carry and it is still a LeBlanc. But she shouldn't realistically be able to do too much to us right now, as long as we don't do anything really stupid. But all in all, this tower should be ours. And yeah, LeBlanc isn't going to be able to stop us getting this, so we can just pick that up and then look to head down bot lane. But I do not have my ult, so my team needs to be aware of that. Pantheon is just going to destroy the center. Yeah, we'll make sure that we get the Israel there as well. And just get these minions. We'll also run over to the dragon here just in case the LeBlanc tries to do anything cheeky. I don't think she'll be able to kill both of them or anything like that, being 0-3. But you know, always good to be around your team and help them if you can. So just make sure we clear this wave out before regrouping with our team. But Zyra's also down here, so it looks like we can actually potentially even carry on pushing. I don't have enough gold right now for my collector, so there's no point in me backing right now, I don't think. Not with the kind of lead that we currently have accrued. Okay, that Q wasn't actually able to manage to hit the Israel. We will be able to get him there though. Okay. So all in all, not bad, not bad. So I'm going to go and get this Gromp here actually, just so that I can get the extra money. It's all good. We still have enough money for the collector. But that was a little bit unfortunate there. We will also pick up our far side alteration. Poppy ran in there like a madman, but it's okay. Poppy didn't manage to catch up to the Zyra, so no issues there. Now we will also head up towards the top lane. Maokai should go probably to bot, which it looks like he's figured out, which is great. So Zyra should probably come up here and help me at top lane. We'll make sure we secure that Gromp there. So 130 CS at 16 minutes is great, honestly. We've managed to keep up in CS as much as we would want. Zyra's got an item there, so that's why she's sort of backing first. Ooh, okay, Riven's here, so... Okay, we will manage to pick up the kill onto the Riven there, though. But with Poppy busting everything on us, with her challenging smite, we're going to do less damage. She's going to do true damage to us, so just a little unfortunate there. Plus, she's got a Divine Sunderer, so that's a lot of unexpected damage right off the bat. But we are able to still get the kill onto the Riven, and we are able to afford another couple of daggers to upgrade our E now. So all in all, not a horrible fight there. Is LeBlanc going to die? Probably not, but her passive will get procced at least. So yeah, LeBlanc is going to make it out of there. I'm going to head over to the red buff, just to make sure we get that as well. And now obviously our CS has gone down a little bit because we didn't really get any CS up there. We just sort of fought Riven and then died. So CS numbers suffering a little bit there. But we will pick up these Krugs and this red buff to compensate for that. My team is fighting up there in the jungle, but I don't think they honestly need me right now. So we'll just pick up those minions and now start heading over if they need us to help. But, you know, looks like things should be fine. Which they are. Oh, okay, he's actually going to flash over there as well. So Pantheon isn't quite going to be able to get that Penta, unfortunately, for him, but oh well. I've had quite a few Pentas taken from me in recent days as well, so I know the feeling. Well, not taken from me, but sort of they escape. So we'll just get this tower and then probably grab the enemy raptors here. And then head over to the Krug camp probably. Okay. Oh, we'll actually pick up these minions first. Senna is on her way up. And so is Riven. So is Poppy. I couldn't quite make it over. Oh, I still managed to get the Senna there though, at least. So my flash was a little bit delayed there. Or not delayed, but I needed to get into a position where I was able to actually flash over the wall instead of into it. But by the time I got into that position, Poppy was already in a position to be able to charge at me, which stopped me from flashing anyway. So, just a bit unfortunate there, but not too big of a deal. We will be able to afford our Runans here by the time we get back up. And Dragon is also up in 5 seconds. So just let my team know that. I will have my Runans in a sec. So, if I start heading over now, get my Runans on the way out, just run over to the Dragon. So they're all in the top side. So we can just run right over and get that Dragon. Israel did ult there for whatever reason. You know, I guess you do you. But Maokai and Pantheon are securing that Dragon, so I will just head down into the bot lane, I think, here. Let's drop down a Q there onto the Dragon just to quickly give a little bit of help there. And we won't use our E here just because LeBlanc is around the area and stuff, so we might need it for a fight. Oh, Riven is also up there. Okay. We'll make sure we get that Poppy there. but we will get the kill on her. We will heal here as well, just to be safe. Oh, okay, send around that way. Ah, got a little bit cocky there. My bad. Oh, Israel is going to be able to get out of that with his E buffer. But yeah, just me getting a little bit too cocky there, honestly. So thinking about what to go next. They don't have a lot of armor, really. They only really have the chain vest on Poppy. And I think that is it. Yep, that looks like all the armor they have, so I don't really need Last Whisper. But then again, Last Whisper isn't just bonus armor pen, it is just armor pen in general. So I could also go for that. I could go for Navori Quick Blades. I think I'll go with Last Whisper though, just to be prepared if they do build armor. And then I might go into Navori Quick Blades next, if the game even lasts that long, because it is 36 to 14. So honestly, I don't really see the game going on too much longer. But we will have to wait and see. So yeah, CS going down a little bit, but not too big of a deal right now. We're so far ahead at this point that it's not really going to make too much of a difference. Whoa, that was a lot of damage from the Pantheon. Make sure we get these jungle camps if we can. Pantheon's obviously going to take some of them as well, but we'll just get what we can. Just be a little bit greedy. Yeah. Okay, so Poppy is around the area. Okay, we are just going to be able to one-shot the Israel there. Senna's going to run downwards. Oh, okay, she was actually up there, but I actually got the quadra kill there. And let's see, will I be able to get the pentakill? Unlikely, but we will try. Don't think she's going to give it to me, honestly. Yeah, and now Israel's spawning again as well, so... Got greedy for the pentakill there, but that is a-okay. We got both of their base towers, or both their Nexus towers, so... Not too big a deal. And here we will pick up the entire Lord Dominik's before heading into our Navori Quick Blades. But yeah, that's kind of what I mean by those pentakills sort of getting away from you a little bit. But, you know, it's not too big of a deal. Just get Baron, I'd say. Baron is a free win right at this point, so as long as the team runs at that, takes that, you know, there's not really anything they can do about it, to be honest. But yeah, I might just run and grab red buff on the way over to Baron. It looks like my team is, or at least Pantheon there is looking to back first. And actually looking at the scores now, I didn't realize that Orianna had 0 deaths, so great job to her. I've died 7 times, so definitely doing a better job than me in that department. Also grab these raptors on the way through. And honestly, we'll just grab all these jungle camps on the way through. My team is starting the Baron now, so we can just head over to that. And also Dragon's up soon, but we don't necessarily need that. Cool. We will even get the kill onto the Baron. Poppy's going to just die there. We'll just take this dragon so there'll be extra damage on objectives and stuff like that. And we also get the dragon soul off of it, which, you know, as I said, at this point we really don't need, but either way. If we're down there at the time, we might as well just grab it. Oh, Pantheon is going to ult into their base, or into their fountain. and we will just end the game there. Give a little dance in the enemy base. But yeah, overall a really huge stomp from our team. I didn't expect it to be quite as stompy as it was, but you know, Kai'Sa's pretty busted. Pantheon is very busted when he's ahead, so you know, not too much to really say there. I will give the honor to Orianna because I think at the end she was still deathless. We'll just double check that now. But yeah, 11-0, so she obviously did an amazing job there, so definitely deserves that honor. 12 deaths in it's very unfortunate for their team, as well as a 10 death Poppy. But hey, Poppy jungle isn't the most common thing these days. But you know, obviously it's definitely viable. Just a bit of an unfortunate game for her. Taking a quick look at the graphs, did way more damage than most other people. Orianna was the next closest, but even her, I did around 6,000 more damage than her. So definitely a very good game on our part. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe, and comment if you have anything you'd like to say or anything you just want me to know or any advice or anything at all. And yeah, I hope you guys will tune in next time and enjoy that too. Catch you later.